my dear speaker. I am thankful to Kavin Ram that he has been able to sum up some of the things I have said before, and I don't have to go into all the details of what I told you last time. Some of you have come for the first time here. As he said, Tantra means a technique. It's a technique. And Yantra, in Sanskrit language, means the mechanic. So the technique of the mechanic. Now what is this mechanism we are talking about? Is there any mechanism outside or inside us? Or is it work in some subtle method? All these questions should come to our mind if you are thinking and if you are thinking. But I think that in the West, people go on very much development field. They have sorted out many material questions and problems. They are very well equipped. But as far as spiritual life is concerned, they are very smart. Though they have such a great personality like Christ to follow about the modern world, but maybe because of an organized religion, perhaps, it was not possible for people who were Christians truly to penetrate into this through meditation. So this tantra or the technique which works out our self-realization is to be known, to be understood fully. And the yantra that works out, you have already got, and thanks to this doctor who has made a huge mistake of that yantra, which is divinity. It is instrument which is divinity. But when we think of an instrument with our human mind, we cannot think of an instrument which is a living instrument. It is beyond our conception to understand a living instrument. This one is a living instrument within us. When we think that we starting out of a small vehicle, working out blossom, one has to know that there must be some technique of some mechanism that works out this beautiful huge process. And when we evolve from amoeba to stage, we have to think there must be some mechanism which thinks, understands, organizes, loves, which has brought about this human being from that amoeba. In the ancient India, long time, people have had lots of time. They went into themselves, into their being, to meditation, understanding. They had a glimpse of this reality. And they talked about it and wrote about it. And that's how this yantra, the mechanism, and the tantra, the maneuvering of it, the technique of it, came into this. But it was a secret science. It was a very secret science, and it was just written from general thought. It was used by very few great masters who lived in the jungle, had one or two disciples, worked on them for years together, and taught them about the technique of it. They had to leave everything, their family, everyone, live with the Guru, lead a complete celibate life, and go into a complete transformation under the guidance of their loving Guru. This was in the ancient times. And what did they achieve and what did they have is all written in our life. What we expect of self-realization is written in the Bible, in the Quran, in the Torah, and also in all the Indian philosophy. Only difference may be that in some of these scriptures it is written in a very secretive manner, under some words that I will appear before you as tongues of faith. Now, nobody knows what tongues of faith is. There are so many sentences which you can find out now, this is one, which nobody can explain unless and until they have had an experience of Kundalini. This is the yantra, the mechanism is the Kundalini. Is a living force within you, it exists, it is there, it's placed for your realization, for your jumping into another awareness which is promised to you through various scriptures, through various incarnations. It is within you, nobody told you lies, there is nothing but truth written in these books. But it was to be guarded, it was to be made into secret because people would have used it for their purpose. And they have, despite all of it. First, I would like to speak about self-realization, because that is blissful. And then I'll tell you about the so-called Tantrizm. I have to talk about it, though I have told about these things in the previous lecture, because there are new cases I can see. I have now shown here all the centers and all the mechanisms that is within us. We have also given you a picture of that. I have told you which are the deities sitting on all these different chakras that we call the centers, which have incarnated on this earth, have built up our being one by one gradually in different evolutionary processes, and how we have become human beings, this I have told you last time. This is the yantra, and the mechanism that is this yantra, Kundalini, is a holy mechanism. And this mechanism is specially created within the being of the vast man, or the vast being, the maximum. And we are the self, all of us, in that. We were made aware as fishes of the soil. We became reptiles, we were made aware of the food available at the height. We raised our heads, gradually we became human beings. After this stage, we started thinking of God. we started thinking of something beyond. Man is the only animal who thinks of God and of searching. Is the man aware that he has to become something? Why is he so confused? Why is he under so tension? What is he? He is searching something of which he has a glimpse of that joy he gets it. And that joy comes from himself, Atma, in his heart. He has not felt. He has not been able to manifest the power of himself. But there is a mechanism placed within him, properly built inside. All the time present in all the human beings. Just like this, as it is placed in the vast field, in his image it is also placed in him. As I said last time, that you are all built to be just like computers. Now the job is to put you to the means. That's why you are free. That's the only urge you have in life. All other urges are actually the side effects. You think you are searching in money, in position, is a myth. Those who have money are dissatisfied, those who have money, positions are dissatisfied, everybody is dissatisfied. The satisfaction can only come to you when you will reach the real thing which you are searching. And the real thing is yourself and nothing. All other things are useless because you are not searching anything else. You are only searching yourself. And that self is the reflection of God Almighty. That is within your heart. Now the mechanism that is placed within you is this beautiful thing inside, which is placed inside your spinal cord and not outside, except for the last chakra, which is in the red color, that is outside, in the prostate. And this is a very, very important chakra, which controls the cervical within us. I'm sorry, the pelvic plexus within us. It is very important because it is very sensitive. And also, it is very delicate because it is placed outside the spinal cord. This mechanism that is placed outside the spinal cord, down below there, is the most important chakra and was created first. When the creation started, it was the first thing that was created. And what does it emit? Holy. Inner. It emits inner. And the deity sitting on it is the embodiment of inner. This deity was created in another dimension, and she is, you have seen there, is Sri Ganesha. This is the image of Sri Ganesha that was created. At that stage, and what does it represent? Is the stage between the animal and the man. And the head is that of the animal, showing that an animal does not have a need. That the man is different from an animal. That the animal is innocent. He doesn't know what is sin, that's why he is given. Because you know what is sin, that's why you are innocent, but you can become defiled and damaged. He is innocent personified. He said this. And he incarnates too. On this earth, he incarnated as Lord Jesus Christ. He took his form as Lord Jesus Christ, and because he is innocent, he is made of that essence of divine nature of God that we call as Paramattma, the highest essence of God, and that's why his body is also made out of that, and that is the reason he is resurrected. By reading Bible, which was written by disciples of Christ, how far can you go to understand him? Because he was created beyond your thought, beyond your mind, in an unlimited, unconscious. And how can you with your limited mind understand him or comprehend? It is said that even Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh cannot reach him, he is so pure. He is purity. He is innocent. And he exists at that point. And it is he at every point, every chakra, he bestows upon you the blessings of innocence. Innocence was the first thing created on this earth. Before creating anything else, it was innocence everywhere. And he bestows that innocence by which you get yourself right.